Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Wolf Bushcraft. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a discussion on my Haversack kit. So basically what I carry into the woods when I'm just going out scouting, doing a bit of hunting maybe, going out looking for game trails, practicing my bushcraft skills, and not lugging a big 20-30 pound pack on my back. This is just a simple, lightweight haversack that I carry with me. It's the basics to survive in case I get stuck out for pretty much just a night or two. So yeah, I'm not planning to spend overnight out in the woods with this kit. And this kit is geared right now towards the summertime. Although it is winter, I have not used this kit very much this winter. It's more geared towards the summer right now, but it can be changed. And so yeah, I'm pretty much just going to give you my kit. It changes throughout the year and throughout the seasons, but I'm just going to show you my kit for right now. And I've had a lot of requests from people, and yeah, here it is. I'm just going to throw it out there. So basically my kit my haversack consists of this, just this shoulder bag. It's made by Fish Pond, I think is the company. So I did not buy this. This was actually just hanging around the house, and I found it, and it's very comfortable, and that's why I use it. I do have the Pathfinder haversack, oilskin haversack, and I used it for a while, but this right now I'm using because it's just so comfortable. I'm thinking about purchasing the Hidden Woodsman haversack. A lot of people enjoy that haversack. I've yet to purchase it, but maybe I will in the near future. But as you can see, it just sits there. It's very comfortable. It doesn't move too much. I believe there is a strap in here that goes around my waist, which can help. It's adjustable. Just basically, it works, and it's nice. So yeah, I think this is a fly fishing bag, and it works really well for this type of thing. Made by Fish Pond, like I said. So let's just crack it open. Let's go ahead. As you can see, I'm inside right now because there's a big storm outside. You can't hear it because of the audio on that thing, but it's just raining outside, pouring rain, and you can hardly hear me outside, so I'm just shooting it sound inside today. So, pardon that. Okay, so basically inside, I'll stuff this back in, is pretty much just the 5 C's of survivability. If you guys know that, Dave Canterbury's 5 C's. The reason I'm using it is because it works out there. It really does work, and it's helpful, and it's a good guideline for putting together a basic kit. That's my scouting kit consists of the 5 C's pretty much. So the first C, I don't know the particular order, but I'll start off just whatever pops in my mind, is cutting tool. Here I've got a just an old butcher knife I had. I cleaned it up, put a really nice edge on it. It's nice high carbon steel. It's got a good handle on it. Works really well. It's got about a 6-inch blade, 90-degree spine for a ferro rod, and it's got a leather sheath. So it does what I need it to do. This is not the knife I will carry on my belt. This is a lightweight backup that I have. Sometimes I'll change it out, something like this Mora 511. Very different knives, but both kind of my backup. My main belt knife that I carry out in the woods pretty much all the time is my Tops Brothers of Bushcraft fieldcraft knife, made by company Tops Knives. Awesome. I've done many reviews on it. I've done specs. I won't give you everything right now of the specs, but 1095 high carbon steel, perfect size, perfect weight, nice Kydex sheath, ferro rod on it. A couple things I had to change about it, but overall, this is what I carry out into the woods, and these are my backups. So the cutting tool is a backup because I've always got one on my person. Moving on, sort of. I've got this bag, and this is kind of like my fire kit, and it's just an old lead shot, pouch. Very old kind of canvas pouch. So this is where I keep my fire kit pretty much. So I've pretty much just got lots of little pieces of fat wood for starting fires. A couple little pieces. It's not a ton. This is enough to start a fire. I've got just like a strike force, basically, just a fire steel, a wet fire, and an Altoids tin. Or this is not an Altoids tin, it's just Altoids style tin. Filled with tinder, pretty much, just wet fire, or like mini infernos, micro infernos, and all sorts of, char cloth and stuff, and cotton. So that's like my tinder and my fire starting. More wet fires, and more everything. I don't carry, or more fat wood and all that. I don't carry tons of ferro rods in this kit because I only need one ferro rod. I carry 2 with me because I've got one on my knife, and actually I carry 3 with me. I've got one on my belt kit, one on my knife, and then one on my pack. 2 are on my person, and I'm pretty good with that. But this is just an extra. I don't normally use this. Whenever I start a fire, I use my belt kit. Everything else in my kits are all just kind of spares. So that's like my tinder. I like to call it my tinder kit more than my fire kit because it's not what I use to make a fire. A lot of the times it's what I use just for tinder. So yeah, there's 2 C's covered: combustion and cutting tool. We'll go on to cover. Simply just like a 5x7 polypropylene tarp. I'm not a fan of polypropylene. It leaks sometimes. It's not durable. But this is $5 at a hardware store. And like I said, I just want something small and lightweight that I can take out in the woods and rely on for 1 night or 2 nights. And this will do that just fine. It'll last me a night, 2, maybe even a weekend. But it's not my long-term shelter option. Another thing I would carry is something like this Survive Outdoors Longer Sport Utility Blanket. But this goes in my main kit normally as a ground tarp. But they're about the same dimensions. This one's about $5. This one's about $20. This one's a lot better, a lot longer term. But this one works for me, and that's why I use it in this kit, because it's cheap and easy. So there's 1, 2, 3 combustion cutting tool and cover. 3 C's. Got 2 left. Alright. So this is just like a little flashlight. It's not super bright, it's just in there, because it is. I don't really know why. And then, where's that? Oh, along with that, I don't carry tons of cordage in here, because again, it's just enough to set up a shelter and make a couple traps, and that's all, for the most part. So it's about 25, 50 feet of 550 paracord is all I keep for cordage. I don't really keep a lot more than that. Let's see, there's the strap. And then last but not really least, let's see what I have in here. Okay, well, I've got a little Eaton tool, CRKT Eaton tool. And I take back what I said about all the cordage I carry. I haven't looked at this in a while. I carry about 25 feet, 30 feet of tarred mariner's line, number 36. I love this stuff. I was actually asking myself why I didn't have it in here. I thought I did. This is my favorite stuff. I prefer it over paracord, but I carry paracord because it's, it's versatile. So is this. This is really versatile. So yeah, number 36 mariner's line. It has 3 strands, so I can split it up. I can sew with it. I can make fishing line. This has many strands inside. So yeah, there's my cordage. I'm covered with cordage. I don't carry duct tape in this kit just because I don't find myself needing duct tape overnight. It's more of a long-term thing. And last but not least, container. So we've got 4 C's. This is the last C. It's pretty simple. Here's like a cotton bandana for one of the 10 C's. Anyway, very simple. It's got some water in here from a long time ago. That's kind of disgusting. So I just carry this basic, what is this? Like, I burned off the label. I don't remember what company it is. It's just a nesting cup, like Ozark Trail or Glacier Peak. I'm not really sure the company, but as you can see, I've used it a lot. And it's just got folding things, and it, it's enough to boil some water along with this, where I can boil water in this. I'm covered for boiling water. And in an overnight scenario, I don't really need to eat. But if I were to hunt down a squirrel and I make squirrel stew, I can do it with these 2 things. And this is easy. If I wanted, I could leave this out and carry this. Less weight and still survive for a night, but this thing's easy. It nests on there. It does rattle, so that's where this, fits in really nicely. Because I can just drape it over like that, kind of. and just stick it in there, and it kind of vacuums itself. It's kind of weird, but it does all that stuff. And all of a sudden, no more rattling. So, the water bottle is actually a Pathfinder water bottle, the 32 ounce from the Pathfinder school. This is not what I normally carry in here. Normally, it's just a stainless steel, like a clean canteen or something. Right now, I'm going interchangeably because I'm using so much of this kit. My main bushcraft kit for like my weekend pack out is normally has this with the big nesting cup, but for now it's just kind of stuck in here. I don't really know why until I get something that nests in here. This is kind of just how it goes. 32 ounces, that's good for me for just a day. I'll fill up in the creek sometimes, so that works. So there's the 5 C's. We've got cover, cordage, cutting tool, combustion, and container. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribe. I hope you like my channel, and stay tuned for more videos. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.